Check my watch. I got time today.
Yeah. You got time for what?
Time today, baby. I got JT on my side today.
Whoa.
Got to check my watch. I got time today.
Oh, we live now? All right, we live on the Dap It Up Live podcast. You know how we going to do it tonight?
Yes, sir.
You know, we got Lack in the building.
In the building.
We got producer Jim in the building. And we got a special guest, JT.
What's up?
What'd you go by?
JT, man.
JT Bama? No more of that.
You can go there, too.
We got JT Bama in the house.
So whatever.
You know, SBC finest.
We
You
don't make
know,
him comfortable, huh?
he definitely in the building. That's me talking loud. That ain't me. That ain't me, Jim.
Yours on, Jim?
All
Yours on?
right.
Yours?
You got to turn your volume down.
Just turn it on.
Yeah. All right, we definitely in the building tonight. We're going to talk about, it's the Go Long Sports segment tonight.
Let's do it.
We got some gentlemen in the building that know about sports. Y'all know how we do it, but first of all, I'd like to start the show off. You know what I'm saying? We got a new sponsor. We sponsored by the Ranch Restaurant is in the building. You know what I'm saying? We sponsored by the Ranch tonight, the Ranch Restaurant.
Appreciate it.
African cuisine. You know, they located on 3511 Maryland Avenue in Cheverly, Maryland. You know, so definitely go check them out if you want some African Caribbean food. Check them out. If you go there and you mention the Dap It Up podcast, you get 20% off of your meal or a free beef patty or meat patty, whichever one you want, beef or meat. Both are meat, right?
It's all good. It's all good.
You know, but you would definitely get that.
Which one you want?
Hey, I don't.
You want beef or you want some meat?
They ain't got no veggie patty for me. But go check out the Ranch. Get 20% off your meal at the Ranch. That's our new sponsor. Go check them out. All right, let's
But
get
you know
on.
how you like meat, though.
I mean, I don't eat meat. You know that. You know?
I haven't talking about that type of meat.
Oh, you know how it goes, Jim.
She'll be waiting on
You know how we go, right?
You be sitting there waiting on boy.
But this is the Dap It Up,
man.
you know, live podcast, and we're gonna go with the Go Long Sports Talk tonight. Tonight, we got a lot of sports to talk about, don't we, fella?
Man, there's so much going on in the world of sports and things now, right about now. JT, I know you know what's going on. You don't do that much work during the daytime, so I know you got your ear to the ground, you know.
You know I got the first.
That's why they brothers.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I got a question, though. I got a question to start it off a little bit.
What was
This
that?
is one thing I want to know about. I got to go with the NBA. I got to go with the Wizards. How did they trade, or why did they trade Westbrook?
Well,
That's what I want to know.
well, you know, it was a good trade because it was a super bad contract they had inherited on the John Wall situation. So,
I mean, what you mean by that? I mean,
well, it was a whole lot of money left on that contract.
on who?
On
I mean,
Westbrook.
what
Westbrook
was he
contract.
making? Like maybe like $30 million a year. Or
I
something
know it
like
was
that?
a whole lot. That's why they kind of traded him
Yeah,
to free up some money.
So they were trying to get rid of him, or trade him,
Right.
create some salary cap space, so they can bring in another player
Right.
to team up with Bradley Beal.
Next year.
And he wanted to go home.
And he wanted to go home.
Yeah, he wanted to leave.
So what about us?
Mike, so he-
What about us having a team or just building that team, man? Because I thought he did great last season. So I'm like, he looked like he did a good job last season.
No, it's not what he did. It's money.
But it can't be about money. Ain't it about winning championships and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
but see, what they know that
Are
he
you
was the
crazy?
last piece to the puzzle.
Are you crazy?
They needed
no,
more
I'm not
pieces.
crazy.
Did you see? Well, you don't watch sports like that, right?
No,
So-
he don't.
So over the last week,
Right.
Steph Curry got $50 million.
Okay.
I think Kevin Durant got like
40.
almost 46.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Jimmy Butler got like almost $50 million.
right.
Luka Doncic.
So at the end of the day,
Luka Doncic got
Luka Doncic got
200.
200, 4 years, 200, yeah, 200.
so about probably about $40 million.
Yeah, somebody
and
else
Trey,
got
what's his name?
Trey Young.
Trey Young, he got $40 million.
Yeah, somebody else got a nice little contract too. I think I forgot.
Well, all of them got paid.
Yeah, I'm just saying some more.
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you is that it's a business.
I
So
understand. it's
if
a
they
bit-
paying Steph Curry $50 million,
Right.
imagine what the owner's making.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, it's a business. Yeah, they would love to win the championship,
Yeah.
but they making money. Like the Cowboys. Cowboys valued at like $2 or $3 billion. So they want to win a Super Bowl, but they making money.
Well, that trade wasn't about the players making money. The trade was about them freeing up money to bring another powerhouse basketball player in next year.
I mean,
so they figure if they trade him away, they freeing up some money for next year to bring a big guy in, a big free agent in next year.
But that make, I mean, but if you got a potential player that's going to bring you a championship, won't you build your team around that person?
But
and it ain't about the money, because the money gonna come.
Westbrook couldn't bring them a championship.
Yeah, they need
Westbrook wasn't gonna be able to bring them a championship.
No.
And they got value.
You don't think
because
so?
they traded him. He 30-something years old. They traded him for Kuzma.
Harrell.
Harrell.
Montreal.
Harrell,
Yeah.
So
and they got Caldwell Pope. So all of them are younger players. They don't make as much money.
right.
You know, so they got value.
Young players is gonna take like what?
No.
3-4 years before they mature enough.
They already ready.
They're in all of them in their prime.
Yeah, they already ready.
And
I mean, me truly, I think it was a good trade for both.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
a good trade for the Lakers, good trade for the Wizards.
Right.
I mean, they got 3 good players from that, and they're going to build with that.
And plus, they got a draft
They
pick
got a draft pick too.
as well.
Yeah,
So, like I said, they freeing up money for the future. This is a future move. It's not a right now move. This is a future move. And plus, the players that they brought in are good players. They're not bad players. They're not like bums off the street. You know, these dudes are proven dudes.
They're not bench players.
Right.
You know,
They can start.
All of them starters.
But how long has DC been trying to build something? How long have they been trying to build something? How long have we played this same game on building a team, freeing up this, getting the draft pick, doing all this stuff? How long have we been doing that? When are we going to get a winning team here?
All I'm saying, it wasn't a bad move.
but we've been doing that. We've been doing that for years.
It wasn't. But you got to remember this, too. There's only one team can win the championship. That's what you got. So what I'm saying is every team, no team win it every year. So the Wizards are not the only team in the league that's haven't been doing nothing, haven't won a championship in years. Got a whole lot of teams. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is
everybody want to be a winner, right?
Exactly. So what I'm trying to, that's why you build. You build these, you get these players to win. You don't get them like, oh well, I'm just getting them just for something to do. Like I said, everybody want to be a championship at the end, want to be the champs at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to start from somewhere. And I think a whole lot of critics, a whole lot of basketball players, analysts, people on ESPN, everywhere have been saying, okay, oh yeah, this is a good move right here. This is a real good move. I mean, Westbrook he did good for the Wizards. Yeah, he did damn good. But what I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, you got to realize that Wizards need a future. And Westbrook probably wasn't going to be there for the future. Right. Or the money was all screwed up the contract.
He would have gave us another year, right?
Oh, no, he probably would have. What I'm saying?
What's another year when you get them younger players and they can be there probably 3 years at least.
Right. And like I said, at the end of the day, you're freeing up money for the future, and you got a first round draft pick out of the deal also. So you got 3 players and a first round draft pick. You ain't just get some money or something crazy.
But you never know, man. I think Westbrook. That's just my opinion. I think if Westbrook had stayed here, I think we would have had a great team. We would have filled up the seats at the down at the arena.
No, you got a better chance now, though.
We got a better chance now to filling the seats up than when Westbrook was here.
Yes.
I think why y'all think that L.A. wanted Westbrook so bad?
Because they won a championship. They think that's their missing piece.
Why y'all think that they wanted him? We don't need him, but LeBron need him over there on the West Coast.
No,
but we don't need him.
No,
Westbrook is a
LeBron
beast,
need him, but we don't need him.
Nah, you're not saying it right.
No, I'm not saying it right.
They think that's their missing piece to their puzzle.
Because they need him.
No, listen. Look who LeBron have over there. You got to look at the team, how the team set up. So they have LeBron. They have Anthony Davis. Okay. They have players in their parts. In the piece of the puzzle. So they figured that Westbrook is their last piece to the puzzle that they need. You gotta remember that. Wizards needed them, but Lakers need them more. But at the end of the day, Wizards got a good deal back in return. And like I said, and it's gonna be,
I don't think the Lakers needed them.
Well,
I don't think the Lakers.
They needed them after they cleared out their whole daggone roster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's basically going to be LeBron, Westbrook, AD, Carmelo, and I don't know who their fifth player is going to be.
Yeah, they trying.
Probably Howard.
Howard, yeah.
But
and everybody else is bench players.
How y'all feel about that? What the Lakers doing? How do y'all
they've
feel
been
about
doing that for years now.
But I'm saying they stacking their team.
They've been doing
like
that for years.
with all superstars.
LeBron been doing
They
that
got
for
all
years.
superstars on starting 5, all superstars.
But let's don't see. You don't watch sports, right? So the same thing happened when the Lakers tried to stack their team
Before.
with Kobe, Karl Malone, Gary Payton,
and Shaq.
Yeah.
And me.
No, Shaq wasn't there.
They had me.
Shaq wasn't there.
Because they had everybody and then me.
Well, you was the 12th man.
Yeah. No. I was 12 for him.
Yeah.
12 man get 100,000.
At least, yeah.
I wouldn't mind me the water boy. He make 100,000 too.
You was the water boy.
Hey, I made 100,000 that one year. You know what I'm saying? They cut me because I don't know what happened. I think something else happened. That's why I got cut.
But you know the bad move the Wizards made though?
What's that?
They hired Wes Unseld Jr.
Why you say that's a bad move?
I mean, he got a little bit of experience, but they hired him off of nostalgia when they should have brought in Sam Cassell.
I mean, I agree.
I agree with
with
that.
Sam. I agree with Sam.
that, Jim.
Yeah, that's probably true. But we gonna see.
What's that word you use? You gotta give me definitions and stuff like that.
What's that?
Nostalgia.
Or reputation and stuff like that. You know.
Nostalgia, like C Pleasant is nostalgia for you. You know what I'm saying? You go back there and you feel like you at home, right?
Yeah. I'm a legend.
Yeah.
I'm a legend.
You're a legend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But see,
you got the
that's what
name
you're
up in the rafters.
Just
and
because he got hired, just because he know.
Well, I mean, he was assistant coach for a long time.
Plus his daddy.
And then his father was a NBA champion with them. You know what I'm saying? But other area that the Wizards fucked up, they changed their name, and they got the Jordan curse.
You don't like the name?
I don't believe no curse.
They got the Jordan curse.
You're not even a Wizards fan. So
I'm not a Wizards fan.
We talking to somebody that's not even a Wizards fan.
How Abe Poland gonna fire Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan, he walked away. You might think he got fired.
Oh, he got fired.
He got
But
walked away.
I agree, he got fired.
He walked away.
They didn't want to give him the deal that he wanted. So what was he gonna do? Stay there?
Right.
You know, they was trying to take advantage of him.
Exactly.
It's Michael
They was trying to use him for his clout. His
Y'all remember
money.
that famous picture of him driving off in the convertible, looking all
Ferrari.
sad?
Yeah.
It was a Ferrari.
I think it's a Ferrari.
I don't think he was looking sad, though.
Yeah, he wasn't mad.
Yeah, because I think he might have a cigar in his
Because
mouth.
you got to remember, one hand wash another.
He was
You know what I'm
looking all
saying?
sad and everything.
Just like Abe got
You
paid,
know?
Mike got paid too.
Yeah.
You know,
And
and
if
look at him
He
now.
was sad,
Look
though.
at him now. Right.
Look at- I mean, because
he was hot, bro.
Because you got to remember, it's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan never been cut. I mean, I ain't gonna say never been cut because I don't know him, but I'm just saying I'm Mike. You know what I'm saying? You don't do me like I'm Mike. You know what I'm saying? So
And Ed Poland had something against Mike before that even happened.
Before he hired him.
Yeah, that pretty much.
Well, he bought him here.
Mike pretty much told him if he can't afford a team, sell a team. And that was like 5 years before that happened.
Yeah.
So Ed Poland got him on get back.
he's gonna get back.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So you
saying?
say I'm gonna hire you and then I'm gonna fire you, basically.
I mean, what he basically did was he used them
Yeah,
to get some money
Right.
because every game was sold out. Sold out.
I remember I went to the last game at downtown, and Michael Jordan played. That motherfucker was so packed. It was packed.
Like I said, last game.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember me and Uncle Luke went to was VIP Club on 9th Street when back then when Jordan was playing. Oh man, so we was in there one
That was way back, right?
Yeah, one Saturday night after the game, they came in there. Jordan, Oakley, remember that? Jordan, Oakley. They had all these big, I forgot who else was here. But anyway, I mean the club was packed. You know what I'm saying? Jordan walking around. They had Grandmaster Flash, Melly Mel, and them performing. It was a good little.
Everybody came out for
Yeah.
Jordan.
Oh yeah, came out. You know what I'm saying? Jordan walked in the VIP room. I got something out with Dow Tate. Where you are, Dow Tate? That's how far we were from each other.
You ain't pull your phone out trying to get selfie,
I
did you?
only think it was cameras on back on the phones back there. You know, I can't remember. Well, that was,
ain't like me.
that was funny, boy.
You know, I would have got a picture with him.
you probably did like this.
You know,
But that was a funny night.
I would have got a picture with him.
That was
you
a
know?
funny night with y'all.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be that close to Jordan not to get a picture with him, man.
Right.
Picture with Jordan?
I would have got me a little picture with him or something, man. Got me a shoe deal or something.
Oh
you know?
man, that was funny as all the
I would have tell him I want to do. You know, we did something.
I'll tell you, it's
You know,
funny.
that's what you got to do, man. You got to network with people, man. You around money, you got to start networking with that money. You know, you don't let money just
Trust.
stand beside you.
Trust and believe. Jordan is not talking to you.
He might. A lot of people talk to me. They don't know that I'm just Tay. You know?
You seen the video? They said Jordan was now Ocean City.
Yeah, I seen that on
seen that?
Sports Center. Yeah, Sports Center. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, and when he walked through, wasn't nobody
close
in
to
touching range.
Yeah, they had it all, people everywhere on the side.
He
I
had
seen
probably
that.
like 10 security walking through
Right.
through the place.
I was like, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
but I
old, but I knew, I see it's real. It
Right,
was
but
new.
you know what, man? I can't wait till the season start because I want to see the Lakers struggle.
Yes.
And
Because
they probably will.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it won't be no struggling.
Well,
it ain't gonna be no struggle. I mean, they gonna get their ass whooped by somebody. Somebody gonna be whooping
well,
their ass.
you know, they're not gonna win every game, but I don't want to see them. Well, I'm gonna let me slow down. I want them to win because of Carmelo. Only.
only because one man.
I can see that.
Because Baltimore, come on, hometown, Baltimore. That's it. Everybody else, I don't care if they win or lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm going at the Wizards after that.
I hope the Wizards kick their butt.
Oh yeah, well, of course that. I'm just saying,
You know,
as far as winning the championship or something like that.
Who your team, Jim?
Chicago Bulls.
Oh, you still a Chicago fan?
Yeah. I was a Chicago Bull fan
Oh Lord, he gonna
before
hit this
the
again.
championships.
Gonna hit this again.
Before the championships, okay?
Before the championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Jordan and them was
Before
struggling.
Dennis Rodman.
Before Dennis Rodman.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I was a fan back when they had Jeff Corzine,
Okay.
Brad Sellers.
Right.
You know I can name all the players.
I know you
Go
know.
ahead. Go ahead.
Rory Sparrow.
Cartwright,
Alright.
Tree Rollins, who was it? Was
Before all that,
See now you naming championship teams now. He trying to name teams before the championship.
Before,
Players,
way
players.
I'm trying to
He
get
trying to
there.
play it before that.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's
This
trying.
one,
That's what
Doug-
he's trying to get to.
when Doug Collins was there.
Craig Hodges, who was it?
That was
Craig
that was
Hodges,
championship time too.
Okay.
He trying.
Craig Hodges-
He trying to go way back. You know,
Way
just
back, way
he trying
back,
to
way
say-
back, way
before
back.
Stacey
That's
King
when-
and all them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was back when the games came on that Chicago channel, WGN.
Yeah, WGN. Yep. Channel. Yep.
Okay.
On the A side. Was it A side or B side? We ain't gonna
think it's
promote.
A side.
Never mind. We ain't gonna promote them. They ain't giving no money. We ain't gonna talk about them.
There's a lot of people that was Chicago Bulls fans back in the day.
Hey, you know something?
Yeah,
that would say
nah,
it's a
not
whole
too
lot left too.
Not too.
Look, watch this. Watch my eyes. A whole lot probably left too.
Nah, who?
You a Chicago Bulls fan, JT?
Nah.
You know he had his Jordan jersey on.
yeah.
Jordan
He
draws.
was a Michael
I mean,
Jordan
I was a
fan. He
Jordan
wasn't a
fan.
Chicago Bull fan.
Exactly.
He had his
He was a
draws
Jordan
on.
fan.
Exactly. And then I'm a LeBron fan, and I'm with the Lakers now. So I mean, that's how
So
it
you
How
works.
many
good?
different jerseys
So you
you
good
got?
with all that craziness that went on in LeBron building his team? LeBron ain't able to win his championship by himself. I don't think he ever won a championship
Who won
by
championship
himself.
by themselves? Who you know won championship by themselves?
Jordan.
No.
What? No. Hold up.
You know,
That was
Scottie
different.
Pippen.
Jordan and them, they built their team through the draft. The Lakers back in the day, they built their team through the draft.
Correct.
Celtics draft.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The
There
only
you go.
time, the only time or the first time that people put a team together was Houston Rockets.
We talking about they had Barkley.
When they had Barkley, Pippen, and Drexler.
Okay. And
Okay.
Olajuwon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
That's
and they-
Miami tried it.
Nah, the Celtics tried it with Kevin Garnett. No,
Well, that was
Ray
after.
Allen.
That was after.
They won it with that one. They won it. With
Yeah,
that
they
one.
won it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Everybody wanted to build a team then. That's when basketball got jacked up, you know? When they started trying to build a team
When they
Super
start
teams.
building
instead of
super
making a
teams.
Super
team
teams.
out of the players that they have.
working with the
so
scraps they
you
give
wouldn't
them.
want to see New Jersey. I mean, not New Jersey. Brooklyn and the Lakers go at it next year.
I do.
Yeah,
And I want to see Kevin Durant win.
Don't you think that would be pretty good?
That'd be a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Be a whole lot. How that song go? Be a
The
whole lot
best
of
play
money
the
up there?
best, right?
Yeah.
The best going to go for the best in the championship.
We might as well
Like that.
forget the whole season then with all these other bum teams like the
Well, they
Wizards
ain't know
and
her
stuff.
bum teams.
Right, they not
no.
wrong,
Because
though.
Phoenix Suns, they coming.
But
Milwaukee Bucks,
They get there.
and another thing you gotta remember, if they on a team, they not a bum. Hey, there's no bums in the NBA.
none.
I don't care who call them a bum.
None.
There's no bums in the NBA.
I think so.
Well, you a bum.
It's none. It's
You a bum.
There's a lot of bum dudes
I'm
out
telling
there,
you.
man, that's playing and playing in the NBA.
No.
I was
You
I
can't-
was I was talking to my man about this
Not one.
today, right? So he used to have a team down in Kenner League, and the Kenner League is like a pro-am league. They have college players and pro
Jonestown.
players or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I mean down the arena.
I played down there in Kennedy League before.
And then we was comparing it
Bums.
to like the Goodman League. It's two different levels.
Yeah, because
it's two different levels.
In the Goodman League, that's bump.
It's
that's
just
bump.
street ball.
Yeah, street ball.
Yeah.
Kennedy League and all that stuff. That's real
I'm
clean
telling you,
ball.
when you see
Clean
them
ball.
when you see them boys ball
Going
and them
hard.
college players and them NBA,
Right.
it's no match.
Right. Remember,
No match.
it started down at Dunbar High School first. Remember?
That was
Was it?
Urban Coalition.
Coalition. That's what I'm saying.
Urban
yeah,
Coalition.
That was some good bump too.
I remember one day I was down there, Sherman
Melvin-
Douglas and Sam Cassell was going at it with each other. Boy, they used
It
to have
really
a good ass
started at
name.
Melvin's Crab House.
Oh, well,
Anybody
yeah.
remember?
Yeah. I remember that. Back at Melvin's Crab House, they used to have a basketball court in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what
nighttime.
Get down. Yeah.
And And did it go down to Glenarden? What was that? The Midnight League.
Yeah, Midnight League. That was
Midnight
good.
League.
Yeah, good league. Yeah.
Yeah.
that
And they
was
went
good
on
league,
from
yeah.
there. You know, we had a lot of ballers in it. Y'all was ballers, but y'all never made it nowhere.
It made it all. It's all good.
What you throwing at us?
The
I'm
fact,
just saying, y'all was some good ballers, but you know, you never made it out of the park.
the
You
fact
know what I'm saying?
the fact I'm still here, I'm balling. I'm still
Not
balling.
that balling like that. We know you.
I'm
you
still
balling.
not that type.
We
ball.
see
No,
the
something
ace.
like that.
We see the ace of spades
ain't
right
me.
here, so we know you balling.
Ain't
But I'm
me.
talking about, are you balling in it? You know?
Oh well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Let's go outside.
Yeah, we
you
can
always-
still go ball.
you-
We might not
yeah.
get paid for, it, but
Yeah.
we can still
You
Exactly.
ball.
invited them young dudes outside, and we ain't never go play them yet.
Look who I got. I wasn't gonna play with you. You gonna make me look no fool.
I'm just saying.
I was born tonight, but it wasn't last night.
You like to win, huh? Hey,
Oh, man. I got a reputation of hope.
I would have passed you the ball at least.
Hey, I need you to shoot sometime too.
Man,
I'm getting to that point where
now they want me to be a shooter. Jordan would have never asked me to shoot. He would have
Jordan.
Jordan would have told me to just pass him the ball.
Jordan
and
said, "Pass
everything
me
is
some
good."
water." you ain't that type player.
So
to be
you
on
touch the
court.
ball, pass it back to me, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he
So,
would have said.
Hey,
Jordan would have made sure I passed the ball. You want me to make shots?
yeah, I got.
Are you a superstar or not?
I want you to be a star like me.
Okay.
I don't need to be the star.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a Magic type of player.
Exactly.
You're a Magic Johnson
Exactly.
type of
I want
player.
you. If I get buckets, you get buckets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He won't
I ain't got to be a star.
He won't pass the ball
He
behind his
all
back.
defense, man. He all defense. Eh?
Who down
Yeah, he all defense. He ain't getting no buckets, man.
Well, I'm just saying he get a layup every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Buckets.
You'll get a layup.
They ain't put me on the time.
Maybe.
They ain't put me on the team to make no shots. Eh?
Hey, I'm gonna get you some buckets. You know what I'm saying? I want you to shine like I shine.
Hey
you
Jim,
know?
can you play ball?
Of course.
Okay. I mean, I ain't really seen you play ball, man.
He might have took too long.
No.
Of course.
So he took too long.
It took too long.
I know JT can play some ball, man. JT, he got a little left hand shot. You know, he was a little superstar down in the park.
Little superstar.
You know, little superstar down in
You
the
know what
park.
people say,
that.
Lord, they hating on you. You
take
know what I'm
that.
saying? Little superstar.
Yeah, he had a nice,
know what
nice
I'm
little
saying?
jumper, right?
Nice little
little
jump.
set shot.
It was okay.
Yeah, you know. You play any organized ball back in the day. I mean, you was trained by some of the best, right?
I could say that. John Thompson. Yeah.
He was
I
trained by
a little
John
bit
Thompson. You
I
know,
played a little
showed him how to develop that jumper, right?
Yeah, he showed me.
That set shot. That looked like a set shot to me.
He's so like laid back, like he don't want, you know. Talk about it, Jeff. Talk about it. I mean, tell us about.
That was like 40 years ago.
But still, it's experience. Tell us about it. Tell us about that.
That's history, baby.
You don't want to talk about it?
Nah, I got another sports question.
Go ahead, though.
I mean, since we're gonna do sports for a while.
Oh, yeah,
right?
we
That's
on
all.
sports today. We go. It's the go long
All right,
sports
let's
talk.
go long sports talk. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can go on and on about the
All right,
sports.
I was at work. We was just sitting talking about some things, and it was a question came up
Okay.
about football now.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are missing the game tonight because we here.
Right.
But sorry ass Redskins.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Watch
No,
your mouth.
we don't
Watch
have
your
Washington
mouth.
football
If,
team.
Washington
if you
football
gonna be
team.
here, you can't talk about that.
The Washington football team.
Hey, my team on Hard Knocks.
Okay.
Oh, they don't mean nothing. That's a jinx.
Yeah,
That's a
that's my
curse.
team, too.
That's a curse. You know the hard knocks is a
Jim,
curse.
that's good though, Jim, because that question is about the Cowboys, and it's about I say he's not a legend, but Tony Romo, is he a Hall of Famer?
Tony Romo is a legend.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
When he was playing, he
Is
was
he-
top 5 quarterback
Is he a Hall
easily.
of Famer?
He ain't no Hall of Fame.
Well, hold.
He never won a playoff game.
Hold. Let me hold up. So if he was a legend,
He a Cowboy legend.
let me talk. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. He said he was a legend when he played. He didn't say a Cowboy legend. He said he's a legend.
No, Go on.
Meaning like overall, all the quarterbacks during that era, the Tony Romo era,
Right.
he was a legend, right? Top 5, right?
Top 5.
Okay, so why he not a Hall of Famer?
He is a
I
Hall
mean,
of Famer.
to be a Hall of Famer though, you got to win like a Super Bowl. You got to win at least one Super Bowl.
No,
At least.
No, every player.
Name one Hall of Famer that
agree.
ain't never win a
Well,
Super
Dan
Bowl.
Marino.
Edgerrin James.
Dan Marino.
Exactly.
Edgerrin James.
Huh?
He's on a quarterback.
Edgerrin James won Super Bowl with the Colts.
Colts
in Chicago.
Okay, you
Yes.
might be right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with you say that.
Marino.
Marino is the only one I could think of. But Marino was a hell of a quarterback.
He had all the yards. He had all the
Yeah,
records.
I got going.
And then easily Tony Romo was passing for like 5,000 yards every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
so
that's
he was, even though people talk shit about him, he was dominating.
So what? You just kind of like flip flopping on me that time. You
What?
just say he wasn't. Now you say yeah.
He not a
Hall of Fame. I'm with Jim.
He not a Hall of Fame.
I agree with that.
You agree? What you think? What you think, down, sir?
I mean, I'm gonna say he a Hall of Famer,
Just because
I'm a Cowboy fan.
But we talking about real deal Holyfield stuff.
Yeah, he did good. I think every player deserves to go in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, anyway. See
Come
now.
on, man. What's wrong?
See, we asked the wrong guy the wrong question. We should ask a strip club Hall of Fame question for him.
Go back.
we gonna have to replace you with the cameraman.
Hey, Nick, come on.
I think every player's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just being fair. I mean,
That's
every
not
player
fair.
to get out there on that field, I mean, they need to go in the Hall of Fame. They played before, so actually they is in the Hall of Fame, That, I mean, they're going down in history with everybody else.
No.
Because
First you say every NBA player is not good, some bums. Now you say everybody need a Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
we need to name them bums in the Hall of Fame.
I'll tell you what's going on, man.
I'm saying.
Hey, look, he had to put the disclaimer out there. He say he don't know nothing about sports. So he just talking about. I'm like,
That's why I brought JT in the building.
Exactly.
To help me out with the sports.
Exactly.
But I still gonna stick to what I said, and I think that every player should be eligible to go in the Hall of Fame. Put it that way. Uh-oh, we had a call?
it's actually my dad. He probably wonder what's going on, but
Okay.
he not going.
He didn't come to call in.
He ain't calling in to talk to the podcast.
All right.
I'm about to put him on hold for a minute.
All right.
Okay, so Jim. So, is Romo better than Dak Prescott?
Romo is better than Dak Prescott.
I don't.
Dak Prescott ain't did nothing
I
to
don't
prove
agree.
himself.
But see,
You don't agree?
You
No, hell
comparing.
No.
Dak still got time. He just,
Yeah, Dak got time.
That's
Okay,
that's no
what
comparison.
do you mean when you say is Romo better than Dak Prescott?
Who the
Is it
better
because,
quarterback? Who the better
okay,
quarterback?
As from what you've seen from Dak so far.
I've
but
seen enough from
Romo-
Dak,
how
and I've
long
seen
Ro-
enough from Romo. As we've seen.
How
Romo.
many years Romo been with the Cowboys?
I say he did about 9 years.
9, 10 years.
Okay, Dak only been there what?
About 5 years.
That's,
5
see
years.
now you saying the same thing I'm saying. You can't
Okay.
compare that. That's no
You
comparison.
can't compare yet.
Give me another
By
quarterback.
me saying no, I'm just saying by me saying Dak and me saying I'm being a Cowboy fan and me saying both of them. Yeah, Romo might got the yards now, but Dak is a better quarterback, fitted quarterback. Romo is a quarterback where he couldn't handle pressure.
Right.
And
Romo couldn't handle pressure?
No, he can't. He cannot.
What?
Every time he went up against a good defense,
He throw about 4 or 5 interceptions.
Exactly.
You
And
know that.
everybody's seen it.
And plus he
Everybody's
dropped
seen
that
it.
ball.
But
Plus he
nobody
dropped that
wanted-
field goal.
Nobody wanted to
Plus
say
he dropped that.
Oh, the Seattle joint.
He's a holder.
But
What? Oh, we got a butt.
the Cowboys, the Cowboys got cheated that Packers game.
Yeah, he's talking about
I mean,
Dez Bryant caught that ball.
no.
He
Yeah,
caught the
I
ball
remember
and then he
that.
fumbled it. The ground cannot cause a fumble.
That's when they started that rule, right? That's when the rule first
Yeah.
started around by time. I mean,
But they came back with the same team and they couldn't do nothing. So I mean,
and that's a Cowboy fan. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going with him.
you know.
I'm going with him. I'm going with this
come on,
guy.
man. After that, you're supposed to come back and kick ass,
Right,
right?
exactly.
But
They didn't.
You know,
But
right.
But, I
they
mean-
didn't. But they didn't.
But
Exactly.
football is a team sport. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
you can't put everything on the quarterback because the defense, you know what I'm saying? Say like that playoff game they played the Giants and he threw an interception. You know, he wouldn't have to throw an interception if they wasn't down by so much because the fucking defense was fucked up.
So you can't. So he only reason why he threw that interception because the defense was messed up. See, he don't.
I mean, but then we can't put that on him either because you just don't know if the receiver was running the same route because in NFL, they just throw the ball where you supposed to be at.
Exactly.
They don't
Spot-
throw the
that
ball
spot.
and when you open.
They throw that spot.
Yeah, they throw it to the spot.
where you
know what I'm
supposed to
saying?
be, right?
Yeah.
Right. So look,
Yeah,
put,
but some-
put that play up so we can see who Ford it was.
But some quarterbacks might see that the player ran the wrong route and not throw the ball, but some quarterbacks just throw the ball regardless.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
you got to be knowledgeable enough as a quarterback to say, oh, ain't nobody over there. You don't just throw the ball because your coach told you to throw the damn ball.
That's why every
You know?
every quarterback is not great.
Right.
Because you gotta make adjustments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to make an adjustment. When you see that man, you know, like I say, you're supposed to throw it to that spot.
If you're not open,
Yeah, throw it somewhere else. You got 4 or 5 other players running down there, you know, that can be open. Or run it.
Yeah, some of them
what I'm
run it,
saying?
run out of bounds, slide on the ground, do all that
Romo
crazy.
was my man, $100 grand. But like I say, we should have been listening to Dion. Dion was like he could never win a game. He could never win it. He'll never win the big game.
Right.
And I was like, go ahead, Dion, go ahead. But
yeah.
it showed me. It was real. So Romo couldn't do it.
So let me ask y'all. Since all y'all Cowboys fans, let me ask y'all a Cowboy question.
Man, you got 3 Cowboys fans.
That's why I said, oh y'all. So who? so in comparison, we're gonna stick with this quarterback comparison. Danny White or Romo?
I call them the same.
I fuck with Danny White hard too.
They the same. They the same player.
That's around the time I was coming up. Danny White, you know what I'm saying?
Danny White and Romo, but Danny White got Super Bowl.
No.
Well, he took him to 4 championships.
Yeah.
Took him 4 championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had him there.
But never could win.
Yeah, never could win.
Dang.
Yeah.
Romo haven't even done that. So shit.
Romo fumbled the ball.
Exactly.
So,
You know.
I mean, but Romo, you know, and like I said, you know, of course, y'all know I'm a Redskin fan, Washington football team, however y'all want to call it. But when Romo played against the Redskins, I was always nervous because Romo, you know what I'm saying? Romo can be in the grasp and spin out and throw a 50-yarder. You know what I'm saying? So I was always nervous when the at that time it was Redskins. When Redskins played Cowboys.
The Washington team played the Cowboys, you were nervous, right?
Well, you probably was somewhere asleep.
I'm just saying, you was nervous there all the time. Every time.
Not last
every
year.
game.
As we see.
Lack was shut down completely on them games.
But you got to remember, too, Dow, say that those games can go either way. No matter how good the team was that year, Redskins and Cowboys game can go either way.
That's whole NFC East, though.
Right. That's that too. But we just.
But which way it usually go?
Well, it goes to the Washington football team.
Washington football team usually get it.
Yeah, because that's who won last year.
No, I think
Twice.
the Cowboys actually up on that whole series.
What do you think about that,
Well,
JT?
I'm saying, I'm talking about Washington football team up on the series. Right?
Oh, they up because they 2-0.
So I say Washington football team, right? I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. You gotta listen to what I'm saying.
With the Washington football team.
The only time I got scared of the Washington football team or the Redskins or whoever was when RG3 got there. Well, and they fucked over him. I mean, so
yeah. Oh yeah. What about that? Talk about that.
That was all RG3
and his daddy.
Yeah, because he can only read one side of the field, or he had to run the ball.
And plus, his daddy was in the locker room all game, every game. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
They got into it. Yeah, him and Shanahan got into it a couple of times.
So what was RG3 father doing in the locker room?
Well, he was I guess he was looking after his boy.
Coaching. He was coaching his son.
You know, looking after his boy. Yeah,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, I don't.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is the coach should have said, hey, look, sit down. I'm coaching him right now. I'm his daddy right now.
I don't think that might have been. I didn't know that. That's news to me. I didn't know that right there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But they was loving RG3 here.
Oh yeah, he was good. I mean, he sometimes you got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
He was good for about 20 games.
You got to know the slide.
Washington football team messed him up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He messed himself up.
I agree with that.
He messed himself up.
Why you say that though?
Because he did not improve his game. All he was relying on was his legs.
Right.
And he could, like I said, he could only read one side of the field. So if that first read ain't open, he gone.
Yeah.
I didn't see that though, Jim. I mean, I saw that, but the man was throwing the ball, he was running the ball, he was winning the football games. Shit, you build around that, you got a Super Bowl team.
But he got
hurt. Mean, I didn't see what you saying. But he got hurt. But then when he tried to come back the next year, Shanahan was fucking with him a little bit.
Nah, you gotta remember that. You gotta remember that Snyder. That was Snyder's pick. Mm-hmm. Snyder was running that RG3 thing. You know what I'm saying? Snyder probably told Shanahan, put him back in the game. Mm-hmm. This is my money. Mm-hmm. You know, the Redskins at that time was making money because RG3 was there, right?
You don't think they should have put him back in the game yet?
Exactly, because he wasn't ready.
He was hurt.
He wasn't ready. Yeah. Right. So what I'm saying is, I mean, I think his father probably pressured. I wasn't there, but his father probably had some pressure on putting him back in the game also because, like I said, at the end of the day, when RG3 was there, the Redskins was doing it. Right. And money was coming in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Stands filling up, popcorn selling, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had me an RG3 t-shirt, jersey, all that.
You
money.
Go to the game, you get you a glizzy.
Yeah, I got a hot dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I can say hot dog.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you eat fish dogs, so you eat fish hot dogs. So that's a different story.
Worse, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you think Kirk Cousins was a better quarterback then?
I don't. And Kirk Cousins is still not a better quarterback, as we see. As we see.
But he a better.
Where Kirk Cousins at?
He's in Minnesota. He probably can read a defense better.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Kirk Cousins, I'm glad he's not doing as good as they thought he was going to do.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Well, let me tell you what he could read though. Let me tell y'all what he could read though.
What's that?
Him and his agent can read a contract because he got paid
Got paid.
many a years. He got paid way more money than some of these superstars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got two $25 million contracts.
Oh, I think it was like 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And
it
then
was
he
3.
went to Minnesota and got a big contract.
Yeah.
And they haven't done nothing.
Yeah, but that was something else probably right there. You know,
Yeah.
with that contract
Oh, shit.
situation.
Yeah,
You know?
see,
Here go Dick Gregory.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What's the conspiracy
I'm
theory?
saying the white boys get some good contracts. That's all.
Yeah,
They,
that's-
they,
A lot of black
they-
dudes got some good contracts. Dak Prescott got paid.
Yeah, finally.
Well, it took
I'm
a
saying,
while. It took a
but
while.
you
Finally.
gotta
It
be.
took a while.
I ain't want to give him that contract. It wasn't my money, but I ain't want to give him that contract.
Shit, I did. I wanted to give it to him.
But what
Shit, I
I'm
wanted to give it
saying,
to him last year.
Yeah.
but what
yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
is that
He
on a
deserved-
level,
Jim, you don't think he deserved it? Come on, man.
yeah. But
I mean, $40 million though. He making as much as Russell Wilson.
all right. But what I'm saying, Jim, and what I'm saying is that the majority black players that does not on superstar status and everything. You know, this a regular player. They wouldn't get the same money as some of the white guys would
I don't
get.
know
White
what the hell you
player.
talking about.
They wouldn't.
I
They
don't
be
know what the
sitting
hell
on
you
the bench
talking
like you said, like with the quarterback you just said. He's like
Russell Wilson.
Kirk Cousins,
Okay.
his contract. Now you're saying he wasn't that good, or that he had a great contract. He got some
was
good
good.
money.
No, now I'm not saying he wasn't that good.
He
but
shouldn't
I'm
deserve,
just
he
saying,
didn't deserve that contract.
That's what I'm trying to
He
say.
didn't deserve that
That's what I'm
contract.
trying to say. That's what I'm saying.
And they got that contract. No probably saying anything or even
Right. It was-
contested that contract at all.
His skin
you
got
know?
on that contract.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying it like it is. Probably. You don't think he got it because-
the Redskins was stuck at that point.
They needed him.
Either they was going to have Kirk Cousins, or they was going to bring somebody in and struggle for the next 5
Or they
years.
heard Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy, yeah.
So
wasn't no time for negotiation.
It was the lesser of the two evils or the best of the two that we had. You know what I'm saying? They had to go. They franchised them.
So they couldn't go negotiate that contract no better.
Well, they franchised them, meaning like they gave him a 1 year contract. You can put a franchise tag on a player that you need to keep that you want there,
Right.
without giving them a contract.
Right. Because he would have left.
Right.
He would have left.
He'd have been
And
gone.
that thing about the color, I don't think that's true. Because Dak got paid, Russell Wilson got paid. I don't know any other black.
Cam got paid.
Yeah.
And then
Few times, yeah.
what's his
Did
name?
they really get paid?
And what's his name
And
would have got paid?
Suppose Cousins had the same quality and the same stats as some of them, like a Cam Newton or somebody like that. Do you think that he would have got? He would
probably
have got
got-
way more money, probably.
Probably would have got way more money.
Superstar money. He would have got big time money, even more money than what he got.
I mean, I think
know?
one of the best quarterbacks in the league ain't even got a good contract, and that's Brady.
Brady? Well, he got paid.
Yeah.
So
You think he got under the table paid,
Yeah,
huh?
he got paid. He got his money.
But he probably took less money so that they can actually build a team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. He probably got his money
Yeah, and all that's
under
fake.
here.
All that's fake with Brady talking about he took less for the team and everything. Nah,
feel
he
better
got
than the
paid.
team.
Brady get
But
paid.
Rodgers-
Trust me,
Yeah.
Brady
Rodgers-
get paid.
Yeah.
I think Rodgers just got paid though.
Yeah, he made him pay him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either pay me or I'm gone. Or I'm not coming back, should I say. Yeah, so
And
Rodgers
we
got a nice
probably got
contract.
to ask some professional football and basketball players that's not getting that big money if, you know, that question about their skin color or something, keeping them from getting the type of money that they ought to get or something.
Well, I don't think they're going to answer it if they still in the league because they don't want to hurt themselves. They ain't going to hurt their pockets for you, for your
I'm
question.
not
you know
saying they're
what I'm
going to hurt their pockets. I'm just saying they just being truthful to say,
But
nah,
they
I
not-
feel that I should have got more because such and such got way more money than me,
But they
and
not
I'm on
Yeah,
the field doing
I don't
this
think
and
it's
this and
nothing.
that.
I don't think it's nothing true to that
Yeah.
because they
You don't
have
think so?
agents
Yeah, then
that
negotiate.
negotiate these contracts,
Right.
and they negotiate these contracts based off of
Performance.
what the top person in their
tier in the position.
getting paid.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So.
All right.
So I don't
I
think
mean, I'll take
you know.
that.
Only way it can come to color is maybe a situation like with Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to pay him for whatever reason. It was probably more so because he hurt. You know, but I mean, he got his money. He was going to get his money last year. He was just holding out for more.
Yeah, see, I don't think it was a skin color with that.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's more so the injury. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he gonna come back off this injury and do right.
But now when he was injured, I think the season before he got injured, they still was going to give him as much as Russell Wilson, but he wanted more.
Right.
That injury actually
Yeah.
helped that for real. He might not would have been here if he didn't get hurt.
You think he'd been gone somewhere else?
Yeah, he would have been gone because if they didn't take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl
Right.
last year and he was healthy,
Right.
nah, he might would have. Jerry wouldn't have paid him.
So you're trying to say
Jerry
he had a team. The team they had last year was the Super Bowl team.
I mean,
and if he didn't get them there to that Super Bowl,
Jerry was thinking that was a good Super Bowl team, and they should have been, further along than they did what they did and everything. And if they wouldn't have made it to the playoffs, shit,
So
that would have been. He probably been
who
wearing
the
the
highest
Redskin jersey now.
who the highest paid NFL player? Who the highest paid player out there right now?
Right now,
Right, Aaron Rodgers or it's Russell Wilson
Russell,
or
yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Okay. All right.
quarterbacks, yeah.
You don't know how much is producer Jim? How much they getting? Something millions.
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 Yeah.
But like I
Okay.
say, you got to put it all in context.
Right.
And then you got also what you got to remember, Doughty, is NFL contracts. All their money is not guaranteed.
No?
They get a percentage that's guaranteed. The NBA contracts,
Guaranteed.
them bums you talking about, they get guaranteed money.
But
Right.
players
Oh.
like Aaron Rodgers and Brady, they get all their money.
You think so?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
okay.
when you
Josh
say
Allen.
Yeah, he did get that big old contract.
When you
Josh Allen just got paid too.
when you say that money
Dak
ain't
Prescott,
guaranteed, what do you mean by
then
that?
Deshaun Watson, because they only give them, they might have a $200 million contract.
Okay.
But if they get hurt,
Right.
then they might not get paid for it. So what the NFL do now is I give you a $200 million contract.
Right.
I'm gonna give you $150 million
Guaranteed.
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 But that other $50 million, you might not get it depending on if you get hurt or if I cut you.
We
Yeah.
cut you next year.
Yeah.
we
So
let
then you
go.
don't have
We
to
let you
fulfill
free
that
agent.
contract.
No.
They don't have to fulfill that contract.
Right.
No,
But
they got to fulfill
They
the
gotta fulfill-
contract.
as long as the team wants you, but if the team don't want you,
I'm
they
saying
gonna
if the
let
team
you go.
cut you,
Right.
they don't have to give you the rest of that money.
hell no.
Right.
But usually, if a team cut you or you go to somebody else, they usually pick up that tab.
Oh,
Don't they?
not
No,
really.
no.
You got to start all over.
NFL, NBA, they do.
NBA,
Right,
they do.
right.
but not
Okay.
NFL.
Nah, if you got $50 million contract, you get hurt or they cut you, they don't pay you no more.
Yeah, that's why they call it not for long. NFL, not for long. You know what I'm saying? You got Gilbert Arenas was still making $20-30 million a year almost.
No,
how much-
fucking Steve Francis.
He's still getting paid
I think he's still getting paid.
for the NBA.
Yeah.
Wow, that contract he had.
Yeah.
Wow.
Off
See?
the Houston contract.
Wow.
They showed him pulling up in down Berry Farms the other day in a Ferrari.
Ooh. Yeah.
I got one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. And
What you got, the Hot Wheels one?
you got the
He's
one,
all,
got the little
he
tight.
pulled up down there with a Ferrari like that's something, man.
Like a
You know,
little-
But that's
no
what they
strike.
do.
we see
Like
them every day.
I've been down there before, and Gilbert Arenas, he pulled up in a Rolls Royce.
Right.
What's his name? The lineman Trent Williams came down there,
Yeah, I saw
and at
him.
the time he had a Porsche.
I saw
I think then he was down there. Yeah,
Photo jump there first came out.
Yeah, the
he had
Panamera.
just got drafted.
yeah.
Right.
Just got drafted by the Redskins because it was Redskins at that time.
Right.
They make weight. They open the gates up. You
Yeah.
know,
Let him park his
yeah,
joint up
on the court.
on the court.
You know what I'm saying? But not on the play. You know, right
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the court. You know what I'm saying? So NBA, it gets paid. And you know, like I said, it's players that's not even playing that we don't even know that's still getting paid. Still on
And
contracts.
baseball like that too.
Yeah, baseball.
Because
get
it
that
was
money too.
what's his name?
So who the best player
Bobby
out there?
Bonilla. He get paid every year like $8 million or something like that.
Still?
Yeah,
He
something like
haven't
something
played
crazy.
about 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm saying who the best NBA player out there right now?
KD.
KD.
KD?
I'm still with LeBron.
You still a
Oh
LeBron?
shit.
I'm still LeBron fan.
You're a LeBron
See,
fan.
but see,
Why
so
you-
listen, hold on 1 second. Well, I ain't mean to cut you off.
You good?
He said, "I'm still a LeBron fan." You didn't ask him who
you
you're
a
a
fan
fan of. You say who's the best player.
You're right. Best player, LeBron.
Okay. it ain't changed.
It ain't changed. I mean,
He said best player.
Obviously, he missed.
Best player
He missed the
LeBron.
playoffs, and he missed the Olympics.
Yeah.
Why you think
He was on the golf
Why you
course.
think LeBron is the best player right now, JT?
why? Because I mean, just
All around?
the history. Though I mean,
History what?
Eight straight championships. Went to 8 straight championships. I mean,
Conference championships.
Yeah, but-
took different teams to championships.
Yeah, but he only won 3.
He got 4. He got 4 in there.
But he went to 8 straight, and he won 3 out of that 8 straight, and
Yeah.
then he won another one a couple of years later.
Well, he didn't have a team all the time, but I mean, you can't knock that. I mean, he ain't no Jordan. He Jordan. I mean, Jordan. It was a,
So he not a Jordan.
Oh, you heard him. You heard him. You heard him. Go ahead and say what you say. He ain't no Jordan.
Because
I tell you what,
Jordan basically went to three straight
Right.
and 3 straight.
Right.
LeBron best and Jordan best. I picked LeBron before I picked
You
him.
Lord.
Somebody give him. He must have some of this drink.
Did y'all see?
I seen them both.
Did y'all see what Charles Barkley said?
What's that?
Charles Barkley said if he had his choice, he gonna pick Jordan. Because Jordan,
That's Charles Barkley. I mean,
but this the reason why. But this the reason why. Because Jordan, he kept Barkley from winning the championship.
Right.
He kept
A whole
Karl
lot of
Malone,
players.
a whole lot of people.
A whole lot of players.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Jordan won 3 straight. Took 2 years off, came back and won 3 more.
But Jordan didn't win a championship every year, y'all. Come on. He didn't win it every
Once he
fucking
won
year.
one,
When
once
he got
he
in the
won
league, it took him 5 years to win a championship.
Because you had to build. He had to
7
build.
years maybe.
But
Come on.
he had to build a team, but the team he built wasn't no superstars.
Yeah.
He didn't super team up with all these good players. And you know he did.
Pippen was
And
drafted.
you know he didn't. He had Luke Longley.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He had Bill Cartwright.
Did Jordan go to the Wizards
Bill
and make them a
Whittington.
championship?
Huh?
Did Jordan go to the Wizards?
He was
and make
40
them a
years
championship?
old.
Yeah, he
Did
passed his
LeBron
prime.
go to Cleveland and make them a championship?
He-
Did LeBron
he-
go to Miami
he-
and make them a championship?
Jordan
Did
was
LeBron go
40.
to the Lakers and make them a championship? Come on, man.
But
Come on, man.
Oh,
we
that was a cheap
come on, man.
championship.
We didn't say a
They
super
won a
team.
championship in the bubble.
We didn't say a super
No,
team.
wasn't no super team.
Name a superstar that was with Jordan.
Pippen.
Come on, I mean,
man.
Pippen
was drafted.
He grew into a superstar.
He was drafted.
Yeah,
He was drafted.
AD was a superstar before he went to LA. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, those are superstars.
They
You know what I'm
players.
saying?
Everybody just players. Come on,
Kyrie.
man. I mean, come
Hey,
on.
you super team.
Everybody just players. I mean,
Jordan,
come on, man.
Jordan did good for the NBA, for the league, and for his teams. He made his teams who they were. Jordan played one of his best games when he had the flu. Jordan didn't take no games off.
But like all y'all, I don't really like to compare LeBron and Jordan and Kobe and all. I don't like to compare them. They all was good. They all was good for their era
Right.
and the time. And I mean, they all good. I mean, you know, LeBron is the king right now. Jordan was the king.
So he better
I
than
mean, you know,
KD. KD, he better than Kevin
KD,
Durant.
I just ain't grabbed the KD yet. I haven't
Right.
grabbed to him like
But-
probably superstardom like
Did
that.
you see
right
that
now.
Buck
And
series? Did you see Game 5?
And you a
I
shooter.
seen all of that.
And you a shooter.
Yeah, he can shoot. He can shoot, but it's something about him that it's just
Only
something
thing-
about him. I mean, that when he was at Golden State, yeah, he's a killer. He lights out. I mean, he's a bad boy. But it just ain't where LeBron and Jordan at right now.
Something about him. Only thing about him,
about
he
him.
don't brush his head.
That's
the only thing about it.
I don't.
That's the only thing about
That's cool. I mean,
I think, and I think that may be
I'm
I'm saying-
good with
That's
that.
his thing.
superstitious.
Yeah,
I think it might be
I'm good with that,
superstitious.
'cause, my
Yeah,
head
like that.
But
No,
you
it
cut yours all off, though.
no, it ain't. What's wrong with this guy?
I'm good with KD like that, man. But it just I don't know his game, man.
Right.
His
Nah, he is a killer.
game. He is.
LeBron,
I agree.
LeBron can be the killer, but LeBron kind of shy away when when the pressure's on the line. LeBron to pass that ball away. KD want the ball.
Yeah. He like, give me the ball.
Yeah, yeah,
He's standing at the top of the key.
yeah.
Right.
That part right there.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Yeah.
I'm passing the ball.
Pass me the ball.
Yeah. That's how.
And then he taking them like 3-on-1.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam,
what,
bam, bam.
what LeBron do?
He gonna dribble around. He gonna pass to J.R. Smith.
Why you passing me?
Then J.R. Smith gonna dribble around. The clock gonna run out.
And he gonna take his shirt
and he
off.
gonna look around and be like,
he gonna take his shirt off.
yeah.
You know he like to take his shirt off. You know what I'm
And the
saying?
knock I got on KD is when you left Golden State, you should have came to Washington.
Well, you don't do that for him.
And that, huh?
They
They
probably couldn't afford him at that time either.
Yeah, they could.
They had John Wall
They
and-
was trying to get him, and the Wizards had John Wall and
Yeah, they
Bill.
definitely could've got rid of him.
He could have went to Washington, and that was a championship team.
It would have
He
been,
could
but
have made them championship
but money.
team,
I don't think they
but-
had enough money for him.
Yeah, they man, come on.
And then-
They can make it. You can make anything work.
There's a lot of
You
money
want
in-
it, man.
in
Come on,
Washington.
man.
It's a lot of money here.
No, I'm talking about money contract wise. You know, you can't just get any player. You can't give everybody what they want. You
Right.
got to be within that salary cap. You know what I'm saying? So the salary
think
cap,
they
if they
could've
owe
made it happen.
if they owe the salary cap,
could've
then you
made
can
it
do
happen.
it.
I'm not
But
gonna blame him.
I
They could've made it
think he
happen.
probably
You know they
didn't
could've
want to
made
play
it
as far as
And-
pressure.
Yeah, it was his move. It
Yeah,
was his
pressure.
move.
I think it was
But
pressure.
he probably didn't want to come back home.
For pressure.
Right.
Because if he'd have
He
came
went
back
right up the street. He went to New Jersey.
pressure
Come
though,
on,
I
man.
think it'd have been a pressure of him trying to get the Wizards
He
to
went right
the
up the
championship.
street.
I mean, think about when you come home and shit. You got people like, damn, yeah, let me get some tickets.
Okay.
Oh, let me get
What's wrong with that?
Let me get $30,000 for
Hold
a
on,
car.
time
You
out.
get a chicken wing basket.
Hold on, time out. Did LeBron think about that?
LeBron, different
It's
cat.
different.
No.
It's different.
It's how that's
LeBron, let me tell you what LeBron did. Let me tell you
LeBron
what,
was drafted by Cleveland.
exactly.
Okay, but he still went
But
back home.
let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why. Because
Westbrook ain't think about that.
Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all why. He went back because he felt he owed them a championship.
'Cause the
that's
way
why
he
went
left.
back.
The way he left.
Exactly. And you know it.
Oh,
and you know
so
it.
KD
and Jimmy
don't
knows
feel
it, too.
like
Same thing, too.
KD owe us a
KD
championship.
No, he wasn't drafted by the Wizards.
He won his championship
he-
in Golden State, and he brought the trophy back to Washington, D.C.
And we had a parade through C Plaza. Hey! Oh,
That's what you
hey.
good with.
We won our, we won
I'm
our
good
own
with that.
trophy,
You good with
He
KD.
came home.
KD, we won our own trophy.
But look, check this out, though. Look what he doing for the community, though.
I agree.
What he doing for the community?
Man, he gives back, Slim.
Like what?
He put money into the
Yeah.
Sea Pleasant rep.
Right. Suitland, in the Suitland area.
Yeah, he
gives
got
back.
that. He got that. That
That's,
building.
yeah, Kevin Durant Center, all Silly Hill. Slim
What?
doing his thing.
It's a
None
center
of
out there.
Yes.
That's a
Not none
basketball
of that.
camp, all that.
It's
Right
it's
across
a
from
building.
Suitland.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you,
Why you
Slim
put
doing
that all the way
good.
in Suitland?
Because I think he went to school to Suitland one
Okay,
year,
went
something
to
like that. Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean,
he
Durant
gave C.
Durant do
Pleasant.
right for the
C. Pleasant need help.
He built the courts by C Pleasant Elementary School. Why I went there for
You go up
kindergarten
there and
year.
play?
No.
All right.
Yeah, but he is up there though.
It's better stuff he can do.
I don't knock none of that.
Man.
Not saying we don't appreciate what KD do.
Nah, I know
But-
you so
Not
speak for
saying that
yourself.
I don't.
Speak for yourself.
Not saying that I don't appreciate.
Yeah, I know what he
but
doing.
I think KD can do more for us, for our community.
See, that's why he don't want to bring his ass to the Wizards.
For us.
Because it's niggas like you.
Yeah.
Just by him showing up at the Wizards, playing for the Wizards, would put a fire up under this whole city.
It's niggas like you gonna be asking them to
He don't want
remodel
no-
the
he
Sugar
ain't
Shack and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a
Ain't got time.
studio.
You don't want
Build
him
me
to
a studio.
We don't want
Give me a
him
studio
to do
down the
all
park.
that.
You know
We
what I'm
just want the
saying?
man to come here and win the championship. That's all we want to do. Have
I'm
a
telling you.
hometown player from the hood, from our neighborhood come back home instead of being out there winning championship for all these other cities.
It's the
Come
Jordan
home.
curse.
It ain't no Jordan curse, man. We good. All we need is a superstar
Y'all keep-
player here.
y'all keep being
KD
Wizards
need to
fans
come
if y'all
home.
want.
We don't want KD when he get up in his 40s
Right.
trying to come back
Right.
home and win us and can't do it.
I don't think he's gonna come back that year anyway, so don't
We
hold
don't want
your
him.
breath.
We want him
Don't
now.
hold your breath, buddy.
KD, we want you now. We
I
need
think-
you now. We need you in
I
DC.
think KD gonna get him 2 more rings somewhere else, and that's it.
He ain't coming back here.
Nah, I mean, it's too much pressure. It's pressure.
What kind of pressure you talking about?
Man, he gonna have a whole city on his back.
So
trying-
what?
want him to
What's
win the
wrong with
championship.
that? That's
and,
what you're
and-
supposed to
and if he
have.
don't do it,
If you
y'all gonna talk about him
Superman,
still.
if you Superman,
here, he ain't even do it. Why KD come back? He should have stayed here. Man, KD, do your thing. Get your money and keep it moving.
he
Don't
already
listen
got
to that
his
guy
money.
over there.
He already got his money.
Exactly.
He got his money.
Exactly.
Now come
He
back
just got a
for
nice
us
extension.
and come here and get us a championship. We need a ring here.
We got a ring. Well, I ain't got no. But
I mean, we need us a championship.
where your ring at?
They already got one with West Sunset.
Yeah, on sale.
No,
man.
we need
Elmer
that,
Hayes,
man. Come on, we
got
need,
it.
we need that.
What
We
you
need
need?
that
What you
here,
need?
man.
You need
It's
that
been a
here?
long time.
We got
DC need to
got-
win the championship right here.
we got one with WNBA. They got one. The
Yeah.
Capitals.
Capitals got one. Nationals got one. We got them.
Come on,
We come. They here.
And DC United too, right?
Yeah, they need one. Yeah, and then the Washington football team can get one this year.
They can't get no.
Hey ho!
Washington football
Hey.
team can't
Not
get
with, not
nothing.
with Fitzpatrick though.
Hey.
Who he throwing to?
I said, what?
Who Fitzpatrick throwing to?
Wait, y'all know everything. You tell me. Y'all Cowboys fans know all about the Redskins.
Hey, all I know is that
Larry.
on CD Lamb, Amari Cooper, and damn, I can't even think of the other dude.
Don't worry
name.
about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to know it. Look at your phone. That's why you got to Google.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Look, you name all these people. C.D. Lamb, Ezekiel. It still ain't going to win it.
Yeah, that's y'all bad. That's the downfall for y'all.
What?
Fitzpatrick. I mean,
Hey,
y'all
look.
got good defense and good offensive players. But
Slim.
your quarterback
Slim.
is the downfall. I'm
Slim.
telling you.
Ho.
Right?
Ho.
Damn. The
Ho.
quarterback
Ho.
is the downfall.
Y'all must ain't seen when Baltimore Ravens won the Super Bowl with what before they got Flacco. Who they
Yeah,
had?
we know.
Who they had? Trent Dilfer or somebody?
Trent Dilfer, yeah,
Come on
yeah.
now. You better watch sports.
But
and tell me something different.
Fitzpatrick not no Trent Dilfer. Fitzpatrick, he liked throwing that ball. And he
Who?
liked throwing an interceptions.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Don't worry about our
come
team.
on.
Don't worry about our team. See, that's the part about y'all Cowboy fans. Y'all undercover Redskin fans. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna do it with Fitzpatrick. He like to throw interceptions. Why you worried? Don't your team like interceptions? Catching interceptions?
That's what we do.
All right, then. Don't worry about that. Look at your own team, bro.
So this year for the NFL, when the season start, is the stadium is going to be open to the public now?
Yes.
Open.
It's supposed to be.
Everybody.
But we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Even NBA.
It's wide open.
It's wide open.
Wide open.
Okay, we got some fans, real fans in the stand.
I ain't going to no game.
You
Fuck
ain't going
that.
to the game? Why?
Nah, I
You
ain't.
fully vaccinated, Jim.
Yeah, but shit, I ain't gonna let it get me.
You gonna wear your mask.
You not? You not A? You not lot?
Hey, you got a ticket?
I'm saying you not vaccinated?
Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated.
Okay.
But you got some tickets. We can go to the game too.
Ain't nobody fully vaccinated.
Uh-oh.
Because
shit.
That's because he not. Because he not. Because he not.
Gregory.
Because he
no,
not.
let me speak my piece. I'm saying they just said
Yeah.
that everybody need a booster shot.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Because that means you ain't fully vaccinated. If you fully vaccinated, you good. What's up with all this booster shot?
No, they ain't decided that yet.
Yeah, they did.
But just because you get the vaccine, it doesn't mean that you can't still get the disease.
COVID.
It's not. The vaccine does not mean immunity. The vaccine means I'm protected.
Right.
Protected from what?
Less.
If you still can get it. So what are you protected from?
We talked to somebody
You're
that's not
protected
vaccinated.
from dying.
No, I want to be common sense.
You're
Common
protecting yourself from
We're
dying.
protecting from the virus, not getting into you giving it to somebody else.
No, you
we
still-
giving it to somebody
You
else.
still
We-
can.
we-
You still
no.
can catch the virus, get the virus, even if you vaccinated, right?
Yeah, but the
Your chances is lower.
the chances of you dying are a lot less.
Okay, but you still can catch it.
you still can catch it.
Contract it.
Because
But
the
you're-
vaccine is not called immunity.
Okay.
You know, just like if you get the chickenpox vaccine, you can still get it.
Right.
Or you get the flu shot, it don't mean that you won't get the flu.
Okay, this is what I want to do. I don't mind getting a vaccine shot. All I wanted for the CDC, whoever, I want whoever created this vaccine to ensure me if I take that vaccine, put it in writing that you're gonna pay for my funeral and pay for my family, pay for my health, pay my family.
They might do that.
And I take the shot if you're gonna say you're gonna pay my family if I die from it.
They might do that.
I take the shot. And if you can't do that, then don't ask me to take no motherfucking vaccine. That's
But
all
you
I
know,
say.
but you know, is
Don't
motherfuckers.
guarantee me. Put some. If you got faith, if you really feel that your shit is that good, put it on the line. And
But you know,
all I ask you
you
to
do
is because if I
understand.
live, you don't have to pay me nothing.
But you do
But if I die
understand.
from that shot, or anything happened to me from that shot, just pay my family.
But you do understand that
What's
it's,
wrong with that?
That it's the 100 million unvaccinated people that's keeping us
No,
in the motherfucking house.
I don't mind. All you gotta do is sign a paper to say you gonna pay my family.
Hey.
All you gotta do.
But
What's
if you
wrong
but
with
if
that?
you
Is
but
that
if you
so
die
hard?
but if you die from COVID, you pay for the shit yourself.
But if I had the shot, and then if I die from COVID, ain't nobody problem. I'm just gonna die. There ain't nobody can do nothing, or everything.
So you
good.
basically rolling the dice.
It ain't about rolling
You
dice.
ever-
It's about you. It's about that. Why can't they guarantee me that if I take their shot, they will pay for
There's
my
no
funeral
guarantees in
and pay
life.
my family some couple of $1 million or whatever.
There's no guarantees in life.
Hey, well, why you want me to take the shot then? Let me die on
So
my
you
own.
you
then.
ever been out there on the streets and you stuck your dick up in a bra raw?
Plenty times. I was brought up in
But
the
you won't get the
80s,
shot.
Early 80s.
But you
and
won't
stuff.
get the shot.
Hey, I'm rolling dice.
If
like
they
you
had an
said.
AIDS vaccine, would you take the AIDS vaccine?
No, because I ain't gonna catch no AIDS. I ain't planning on catching no AIDS. And damn if you're gonna put AIDS in me with that shot.
If they had a cancer vaccine, would you take the cancer vaccine?
No, they don't have it. Why don't they have a cancer vaccine?
Money.
Yeah, make more money to treat.
They did this. They created this vaccine.
Because too many people was dying from it.
A lot of people dying from cancer.
Too many people were dying too fast.
Too fast,
from it.
yeah.
That's
Really?
what I should have said.
Okay.
But what you said about your pitch, pay my funeral.
Yeah.
Speak that to the camera.
I just told them.
Cause you was telling Jim.
No, I
tell
told them too.
people
I
that.
turned that way and I told
Cause
them the same thing.
I'm hoping that
Yeah.
Biden hit it so you
Yeah.
can tell him that.
Pay
Yeah.
Yeah.
my
I agree.
for my funeral, pay my family at least a couple $1 million or whatever for me.
Damn, man, you
Can
want a
you
couple $1 million?
Damn
No,
right.
his family.
My family. I'm be dead and gone. All I want is my family to be straight when I'm gone. If I take that vaccine shot and something happened to me, that's all I ask.
But that's a chance you're taking too.
Why? Why?
Because
why,
just like
why,
when you get the flu vaccine, you can get sick or something can happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, out of 300 million people,
they got to take
a
some
certain
type,
amount of people
They
gonna
got to
die.
take some type of responsibility if they demanding you to take this shot. They ready to take people's money away from them. They about to say you can't come to work if you're working for the government. They about to fire you and all this stuff. Take some responsibility. That's all I'm asking you. Don't just keep asking people to do something. Take some responsibility.
Well, we ain't worried about you.
Take responsibility. That's all we asking. That's all we asking the CDC
I know
to
where you
do
going.
is take some responsibility.
I know where he going. I know where you going. Just
What's wrong with that? Take some responsibility. That's all I ask y'all to do. Take some responsibility, and maybe more people will go out and get vaccinated. Take some responsibility.
And what you're saying is not a bad thing. You know, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. You know,
Take some
I mean,
responsibility.
but they're not gonna do it that way. I mean,
Why not? So why do you keep pressuring people?
I got my vaccination on. Hey,
Well,
this
why
on
they,
y'all.
so you volunteer your life.
Because
Hey,
your system is strong. You got a good system.
I know, and that's why
You got
my
a good
system
But
whooped
the
it
bottom
already.
line is somebody else that you may know don't have a good system, and they could get sick and die from it. So that's why they want you to take it, pretty much. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and some
Amen.
people, out here, and this is quietly, some people out here.
And you don't
system,
understand that.
Some
see.
people
you don't
catch,
seem to
some
understand
people
that for
catch,
some
like you
reason.
say, some people catch AIDS, some people get cancer and all that stuff, right? Everybody is all whole types of diseases out here that people catch and they unfortunately die from. All right, that's just part of life too, right? So now, why do y'all want to? And that's just something that happens. Some people gonna live from it,
Stop
and the
making it
majority.
about you so much, though.
That's not
People-
about
y'all-
me.
y'all stop
The
making it about
majority of the
yourselves
people,
so
the
much, though.
majority of the people that caught COVID have survived. 95% of the people who caught COVID have survived. Okay.
You
And
have
they-
these
and
you
without
got these
any-
numbers somewhere.
Yes, I had it somewhere, but I don't have it right now. But they are somewhere, and 95% of the people who caught COVID have survived naturally from it. You know, have beat it. Okay, but they pushing this shot.
You strong. Your system's
Okay,
strong.
my system's-
You
a lot of
strong.
people's
so,
system
okay,
is strong.
Take that shot and then you be okay. So
But
you
why do I
strong.
need to take it? Why'd you so? If
To
I'm,
help
if I'm
someone
strong,
else is not strong.
If God gave
To help
me,
the weak.
If God help the weak,
Yeah.
help the poor. You want to help the weak? Help the poor. I'm a poor motherfucker. Help me. Give me some money. Help me. Give me my reparations.
So that's what
Give
you
me my
You
land.
need to be more passionate about getting reparations. Get
Yeah,
the shot.
that's the same thing.
Get the shot.
Give
Be
me-
more passionate about getting
You
reparations.
give me my reparations, I will take the shot.
But then the two, America don't owe you reparations.
They don't?
If you really look at it,
Why
England
don't
owe you
they?
reparations.
Oh, fuck. You talking about some England. Don't even throw that in the mix. A motherfucking America owe us reparations.
I mean,
I don't
but-
know nothing about no damn England.
but you could have been
America owe
but
me,
have you
because this
traced
is where my ancestors got their ass whipped at on this land right here.
how you know your ancestors not originally from America though?
They are originally from America. And that's the
How do you know
And so
that your
England don't
ancestors
owe
wasn't
me
brought
shit.
here on a ship versus already being here?
We don't know, but all we know is the ones that came on the ship and the ones that was already here got their ass whooped and was out there picking cotton and doing everything.
But would you blame that on a white man, or do you blame that on the Africans that let us get captured? You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
Because so the white man went over to wherever, Ghana and all that type of stuff,
Right.
and they brought a whole bunch of black people over here.
Right.
And there was still some black people over in Ghana.
Right.
Them motherfuckers ain't never sent no ship to come over back and get us and bring us back.
Would you?
Yeah.
You gonna follow them motherfuckers over there?
Yeah.
No. That ain't what we need our reparations. That's not what we even talk about, Jim. We'll go deal with them once we get our money and get our land. Then we'll go deal with them. Because a lot of people from England and Europe and whatever came here and got free land out in the West and everything like that. They got hundreds and hundreds of acres of land. George Washington got hundreds and hundreds of acres of land. Abraham Lincoln, all them people got free land here in this on this continent right here where we at in America. They got free land and everything. And now we worked that land and we built this country. Okay? So they owe us that money. Just plain and simple as that. They owe us money and land. They got it. They built it on our backs. Not no foreigners that just coming here 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I ain't even talk about them black people that just got here or them mixed people, whoever, Spanish people, whatever the people that
I
came
agree,
here
they owe us.
after that.
It may come.
Yeah,
It may
but
not come in your lifetime, but it may come.
It's going to come in my lifetime. Okay. It's time now. Biden just gave out $1 trillion, didn't he? Didn't the bill just pass when he just passed?
Infrastructure.
Yeah, but
to
what?
build the roads.
But what are we getting out of that?
You know what? I wouldn't even give no niggas no money, right?
Oh man.
Because you know what they gonna do? Know what niggas gonna do?
What niggas gonna do with
They
it?
gonna go buy a motherfucking. First, they gonna go buy a foreign car. Then they
So
gonna
we
go buy
don't
fucking.
want us to look
Then
good.
the motherfucking Gucci store line gonna be coming out the motherfucking door.
Don't want us to look
What's that
good.
comedian? Who he sound like?
Harmony.
Not that one.
Okay, go ahead,
Kings of
Jim.
Comedy. Kings of Comedy.
yeah. Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
No, that one. Cedric.
Cedric.
Because I mean that's what we
Cadillac
fucking up now.
No.
So I go into McDonald's this morning, right?
Yeah.
Who working in the McDonald's?
Probably Spanish people.
Whole bunch of fucking Hispanics.
Right.
But it's probably a nigga standing on one of these fucking medians.
Do you think
begging
we
for
want
change.
that motherfucking job at McDonald's? Nigga, we passed
If
that
you
shit.
fucking standing on the motherfucking corner.
We don't worry about us standing on corner. We don't want that McDonald's job no more. We done with that shit. We passed that McDonald's job.
I still work.
Damn it. Give us our money. Don't add that shit up to what our money. Give us our money. That's what we want, our money and our land. Give us our shit that you took from us. That's what we want back. Don't worry about we ain't working nowhere. No, we ain't gonna work. We about to stop working every motherfucking where. Then what y'all
No, we
gonna
not. No, we not. You just because you stop down, we stop.
Motherfucking,
What's wrong with that?
when you give niggas a whole bunch of money, fucking the whole fucking front of Sugar Shack gonna have Rolls Royces parked in front of it, and the motherfuckers going
We
in
gonna
there.
be looking good.
And the motherfuckers going in there buying Black and Milds and motherfucking.
When I go down to
backwoods and
Miami
shit.
and I go on South Beach, all I see is a bunch of motherfucking Rolls Royces and motherfucking Bentleys and shit lined up. But that's okay
And they
in
smoking.
their hood.
And they smoking, right?
And they smoking.
All right.
And they doing good.
Okay.
But if
But
I
they
see,
doing good.
if you see all that on C Pleasant Drive, then that's a problem. That mean we doing good, Jim. That's all. That's all that mean. We doing good.
Nah.
In our hood.
Because a car, a house, things like those are attainable type of things. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay for them to do it down in
If
South
you got
Beach, though.
if you got good enough credit and you make enough money, you can get a Rolls Royce, right?
Don't get blindfolded by credit,
but
man.
this one, shit, credit will get you where you want to go.
I understand
Yeah.
that.
But
don't let it blind you.
But you know, we're not looking at all the hundreds and thousands of acres that they selling down south. You know what I'm saying? That can be developed. You know what I'm saying? Like you heard about that family.
But you understand, I understand exactly what you're saying, Jim. I understand what you're saying. But you know that the hundreds and hundreds of acres that they selling down south right now is the hundreds and hundreds of acres that they stole from our people. They reselling the shit that they stole from us. So that's not fair. And that's what we gotta understand. That shit ain't fair, and we gotta come correct and get this shit right, because they can whitewash all this shit, put a motherfucking smoke screen up all they want. They owe us that motherfucking money. They need to pay the money.
I mean, I figured we already here, so you gotta take advantage of the system. Just
We
like
have to-
just like the foreigners that come here, just like the foreigners that come here,
Yes.
the foreigners that come here
Right.
and they set up shop,
Right.
and they fucking exploiting for every fucking dollar they can get.
Right.
We can do the same shit.
How?
But we choose to go buy Mercedes
That's not
and
true, though,
BMWs
Jim.
and shit.
That's not true.
You know what I'm saying? And Gucci shoes.
But that's the silk screen that you see.
That's the stuff y'all got,
That's
right?
the silk screen. That's the silk screen.
I'm trying that category.
That's the silk screen that you see, though.
Nah.
Yes, it is. That is the silk screen that you see. You know what I'm saying? They blinding you a little bit.
Nah, it
No,
ain't.
you got to look beyond that. It's
Look-
okay
look at the
for us to
Koreans.
have-
Look at the Koreans.
No, it's the point that give us our. We ain't gonna never be able to catch up or to even compare to what they. Compare.
But we
or
hold
get up to
ourselves
them.
back.
It's not about holding ourselves. We
do.
We gonna have to, because we ain't gonna never be able to get there because of the fact that they stole all this from us. They have to make peace with that first, or we never. And no matter what a black man do out here, he can get all his credit straight. He can do all of that. He can have A1, 800 credit score, whatever. Doesn't matter. He can do all of that. But the black people is gonna stay down.
That's only if we keep ourselves down.
No, it's not about keep. It's
No,
way.
sir.
It's nothing you can do. It's nothing
No,
you
sir.
can do.
Huh?
Look,
I'm talking about
we got black billionaires They can't do a goddamn thing.
Why not? Why not?
They can't, and they ain't.
You don't
They
think they doing
can't do nothing.
Why not?
What you mean do
We
something?
got black billionaires that can't make a move.
What you
Why
mean?
not?
What kind of move you want them to make?
Because they can't make a move.
What kind of move you want to make?
I'm already explaining to you. They can make plenty moves, but they can't. They hands are tied.
You said they can make moves, but they can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain to you that we have billionaires. We got black billionaires and millionaires out here now, and it's still bad for us as black people.
But what they not
in
doing?
America.
What they not doing that they can't? That you say they can, but they can't. Which one is it? They can or cannot? And then tell me why they cannot.
They can't do nothing when they start doing things in a way that, infrastructure. This building like businesses and building a corporate situation for black people and future black people to come along with it. They destroy it.
I think a lot of black billionaires got paying a lot of kids way through college and getting their education.
What is that doing?
Like LeBron.
What is that doing, really?
What is that doing?
All that doing is preparing you to go back into the white corporate world. That's all that's doing. That's only recruitment. That's only training to go back into the white corporate world to do that. Train our kids and our young black people out here to become business owners.
Like I said, you
become
might not gonna see what you want to see,
no,
but
it's
gonna happen. You might not see it, but it's gonna happen, and they doing it, and that's what they building. We are building.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You just saw Biden gave away that infrastructure bill or whatever that got passed, $1 trillion or whatever. Ain't nothing in there for black folks. Nothing.
Well,
not a
but that's
dime.
Not,
it's
that's
in
not
there for
something.
black folks. It is because all these companies they're gonna go do they're giving the railway some motherfucking money. There's already the multi-trillion-dollar companies. They getting more money over top of money. What is that railway gonna do for us?
So why don't you go set
As
up
black
a
people.
construction company
It ain't about
and you bid on one of those contracts?
It ain't about the construction company. It's about them giving us our reparations. It's time to just give up that goddamn money. You can do all this infrastructure and all this stuff. You can build all the streets you want. If you don't give us what you owe us, we ain't never coming up out this hole.
So you want some money off doing nothing?
I did a lot. It ain't about not doing nothing. I built this country. I built this country. So
You ain't built no country.
I did build this country. My skin built this country.
No, you.
My skin,
We talking about you.
My skin built this country.
You.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
That's right. Most white people get money.
Go out here.
I see what you're saying, but
You see what he's saying,
Yeah.
but be real though.
Okay.
Yeah, be real.
Be real. What I'm trying to say is, go out here. You saying your skin built it.
My skin color
Not
built
you. You saying give us.
And I did.
What you built?
I built a lot of shit. I contribute to this country just as much. I contribute to this motherfucker every day.
What you built?
I ain't built a White House, but I built some shit here.
What you built? You got paid for it.
Hey, I got paid for it. But I'm saying, and we are so far
But the black
behind.
folks that built the White House
Didn't get
They
paid.
didn't get paid. They
Yeah.
didn't get paid.
Yeah.
They didn't get paid.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, come on
I'm
now.
just-
They
Come
didn't.
on now. Okay, if they didn't get paid, okay.
All right, so
Your people, you're free because they did what they did, right?
Yeah.
So that means you're able to get whatever you want if you go out and get it. Do not sit back and want to collect on
That's
something.
not true.
You got to go get what you want.
That's not true.
It's reasons, it's ways
That's
to get
not
what you want. Don't sit on your ass
It's not
and
about
say you
what-
can't go get it.
It's
Go
not-
get your money.
it's not
Go
about-
get your money. You get your money?
Yeah.
You get your money. Huh?
Yes.
Say to people. Get your money.
And I'm getting my money.
Exactly.
Listen,
Exactly.
it's not about
Exactly.
you
But they
getting
owe you
your
some
money.
more money, right?
They don't owe him
It's not
nothing.
about you getting your money. It's not about you getting your. Of course, we gonna get our money. Of course, we out here working. We hard black men out here working to take care of our families. We doing what we supposed to do. But on the other hand, they owe us our reparations.
We
And
know
they
that.
must pay it.
We know that. But if you
And they must pay it. And we need our own political party.
okay, get them,
need our
get them,
own
get them, get them
So
Pharaoh
what if,
people.
what if,
We
what if
need
they
to put
said,
together our own political party so we can be recognized as a group of people and not just a black person.
so what if
or
they
whatever.
said to you, okay, we're going to give you reparations. We're going to give you 50 grand And
50 grand.
And we're gonna get
50 grand. Nigga, I won 50 grand last year.
I think he wants some land.
We're gonna give you 100 grand, and we're gonna give you a one-way ticket.
But where'd you get them numbers from?
And we're gonna give you we're gonna give you a one-way ticket, 100 grand, and a one-way ticket back to Africa.
I go.
No. Here you go.
You ain't going.
Here you
I
go.
go.
Wait a minute.
No, for real. I go.
Wait a
I
minute.
go back to Africa.
Wait a minute, JT.
For real.
JT.
I had never been, but I go.
Listen.
I know it'll be better than this.
Yeah, you
For
probably
real.
live good over
You
there.
probably live good, but listen, he want to give us 100 grand and a ticket back to Africa when we already established.
What's your price?
We already established.
What's your price, though?
No, we already. Why do I got to go somewhere with this my land? You already said some of us was already here when Christopher Columbus or whoever got here, we was already
Christopher
here.
Columbus didn't discover America.
Yeah, but with the
He
other white
landed
man
in-
that came before him saw black people here when they got here. It was black people already on it. We established that. Now that we established that we was already here, some of us was already here. We know that. Okay. So now you cannot send me back to Africa because you don't know if I came from Africa or not. So this is my land. And this is the land that I'm claiming right here. So I ain't got to go nowhere.
How much money do you
Europe,
want?
Won't these Europeans go back to Europe then? Give them their money. They done stole all the money. Don't they go back to Europe or wherever they came from?
Well, how much money you want and how many acres of land?
I want like $1 million, and I want to get my regular 40 acres. I don't want that much land because I ain't trying to do that much work.
See,
you gotta work a lot of land.
Once again, it's all about work. It's all about work. You don't want to work. You don't want to work. You want that joke? Give it to him.
Trying to
What if they told you they give you $1 million and we're gonna give you 40 acres, but you must farm this land?
Just say you ain't here. He said he ain't working.
I might can work that. I'm gonna sell some of my land. Give me my 40 acres. I'm gonna sell some of my land.
He gonna sell 39 acres. He gonna do a walk behind on that 1 acre.
39 and a quarter.
You ain't trying to cut no grass. I'm gonna get a condo. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
You gonna get the easiest thing possible. Just looking out the window. Just looking out of the window. Watching that asphalt grow. That's what's gonna be. You gonna watch that asphalt grow. He ain't trying to grow no grass. Come on now.
Yeah, but I'm saying
easy.
Hey,
easy.
Hey, we need that, but we got to get our reparations, man. We got to get right. As black people, we got to get right. We got to come correct. We got to definitely get, our own political party. We need to start now on developing our own political party.
That ain't gonna
within the next, it's going to work.
We only make up like 14% of the country.
There we go with these numbers. We only make up 14% of this country, right? Mm-hmm. But every time it's a goddamn election, the first people they go get is black people to vote. Why y'all? If we don't make that much, why y'all out there pressing us to sign up to be a voter registration? Don't worry about it. We don't even make that much up. We only a small percentage, so it ain't gonna matter anyway. So why do you want our vote? Don't be fooled by them percentages.
I believe
Don't
that.
be fooled by them goddamn percentages.
Them numbers is kind of off.
Yeah, they off because but that's the first people they come get is us.
But do you
the
know?
The first people they come get, we got to sign up for the thing. We got to sign up for registration.
But do you know there's places in the United States where white people have never seen black people except on TV? Yeah. So those numbers are pretty good. Those numbers are pretty accurate.
They ain't accurate.
You go to Utah and you tell me how many black people you see.
Hey, we just not
Paul
out there.
Malone.
Because you know about the West. You know about the West, right?
I see Mitchell.
You know about
Spider
the West.
Mitchell.
All that land out the West was some free land. Most of that land was
the Midwest.
The Midwest was mostly free land for the white people.
That they gave them to go farm.
Yeah, they gave them because they wanted to go out. They said, hey, we going out there and we don't want no black people coming out there with us. We want to go out here. When they fought the Civil War, whichever war they fought.
I think it was probably before the Civil War.
The other war, one of the wars they fought, and they got, when most of the South got defeated or whatever, a lot of them people ran out west, and they was like getting away from all that situation.
Well, no, they was giving them land, but they was like, you got to farm the land. And really, that land is, it's
free land. Free land.
It's valuable for farming.
Did they capitalize off out there in the Midwest? They capitalize off a lot of that land.
It's valuable for farming, but it's not valuable as far as, it's no cities like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they out there farming and doing their thing.
No. But you don't want to go farm, though.
He don't want he want a condo.
Yeah, I want a condo.
But
High
asphalt.
rise.
He gonna look out the window and see that asphalt out there.
Right.
Growing.
Rise with the pool on top, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh, you
talking
tell your
about.
brothers. He know exactly what he want. Yeah. That's what I want. Yeah.
You know,
And I want a
I'm
flat
just
screen
saying.
TV so I can see the Cowboys play. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, lad?
A curve.
And a bar downstairs, right?
Nah, not a
And
bar. He want a studio.
Club at the
He want a
bar.
studio. Yeah, he want a studio.
Club in the basement.
Yeah.
So how you explain the Koreans then?
What you mean? Explain to the Koreans. The Koreans, they
Why do the Koreans dominate the cleaners, the carryouts, all that type of stuff?
I mean, it's basically because black people, we kind of gave up a lot. I mean, we gave up because we've been whipped a lot. Sometimes when you've been whipped that long and that hard, they whipped us out of them motherfucking jobs. You know, that was a struggle for us. That was like struggle times. I'm just telling you, that was struggling times for us as black people. That was some struggling times.
Let me tell you what happened. Go ahead.
What happened?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you
No,
finish first.
that was some struggling time for black people. So when we got an opportunity to sell them mom and pop stores and
That's what I was
stuff
gonna say.
like
I was
that,
gonna say that.
we sold them
I was gonna say the
because
same
we
thing.
struggled and everything. So they thought that was a way out because they wasn't educated enough to understand the value of that.
Could have been the work, the hard work,
No,
everyday grind.
It wasn't just the hard work. It was just
Dallas one day.
they made it hard.
No,
If you
agree with saying, though.
if you had a corner store and they was coming in there every day and you was just, man, you was struggling, you was trying to make this thing happen every day, you getting robbed for one, you get robbed, your people robbing you, people coming in this,
Your
taking
own
this,
people.
you barely making any money because you selling penny candy and stuff like that, you ain't making that much money, and it's just hard to hold them stores like that. And then you got the government.
So how is they
offering
doing
you-
it? How is they doing it?
because we are going there.
Because they come in here with money.
No.
There
no,
they are.
No, let me tell you.
You don't think so?
So the Koreans, they have an association set up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but what I believe is, you know, they send for people to come over here, you know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, okay, we're going to give you $1 million. Go ahead and start up this cleaners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to pay this shit back. But we're going to set up this cleaners or we're going to set up this carry-out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they pretty much helping everybody out.
Okay, so how many of us is giving each other $1 million to go start up a cleaners or
Well, we
corner
don't have
store?
no type of association like that.
Yeah, that's when our billionaire black people did billionaire
And you gotta be
superstars.
committed to do it for 30 years.
You can't look for a return after the first year.
Exactly.
It's called longevity.
Right.
And you gotta pass it down, and you gotta push up the next person and do all that.
Exactly.
But
You gotta
how
bring
many
up.
people want to really run a corner store now?
I ain't gonna run one. I want to own one.
You want to own a corner store?
I would want to
If
own
you
one.
own it, you're gonna have to run it. That's
Not run it.
that's a
I'm
mom
gonna
and
have-
pop business.
I'm gonna
That's a
folks in
one
there.
that's a one family business basically. A corner
think it's
store.
mom and
It's
pop.
not that much money gonna come in that corner store. So you got to
Shit.
be willing.
Sugar Shack done
Depends
sat
on what
there how
corner.
many years?
Yeah.
Yeah. and
How
you
long Sugar
see-
Shack done sat there?
Yeah, and that was a mom and
Since
pop
83.
business.
Since 83, they went from the 7-Eleven to the Sugar Shack.
Yeah, but that was a mom and pop business.
But you know what it is? It's a good living. It's a
Consistent.
Decent living.
Consistent living.
Earning, living.
Yeah.
And you could survive off of that.
Yeah, you can survive off of it if that's what you want to do. But most people, most black people don't want to do
But
that.
I'm saying, bottom line, we still got to go to work every day on the job. It's the same thing.
But it's better for you to
Right?
go. It's better for you to go work at where you work at, right?
No,
And then
no,
own
it's
it.
not. It's
No,
not. It's not
no.
never
So you
better
rather,
to work
so
on
you
work.
rather, so you rather go to your mom and pop store.
If I had a mom and pop, I'd rather do my mom and pop store for 30 years than go work
for somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 years.
Because at least if
You're
you
the type person that need to go get your mom and pop store.
because at least if you
That's
own
what
the
you
mom
need
and
to do.
pop store, you're an owner.
Right.
You know, you're not an employee where you held to whatever standard. You're an owner. You know, so
And then another thing that the Asians do that we don't talk about, I'm going to talk about it, that they kind of, like for the hair business, they bring in all the hair right now. They lock that down. Just if you go get a hair shop or something, you can't get all the weave that they getting. They're not even going to sell it to you. But they got all the manufacturers, they got all the big places where you order this stuff from.
Yeah.
So now they're not even going to sell it to you, or they're going to sell it to you for high prices now. And so now, how's this young lady going to be able to survive on selling this hair if she got to buy it at this high-ass rate?
That means you go find new distributors.
Yeah, but you got to go find these distributors. You got to go over these countries and do this and do that and do that.
If you want it, that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, but you got to do that, but it's so hard. Now, they shouldn't be able to.
It's only as hard as you make it.
I'm just
Everything is a markup.
But they trying to make a killing off of you so you can't get them stores. It's no reason for you to have them stores.
It's only as hard as you make it. If you say it's too hard to do, then you ain't really want it.
Oh, that's true.
Like I said,
they done ran some people out of business, and they done ran a lot of people out of business. Even the nail techs and everything, they done ran them out of business and everything. If you doing nails for $5 all across the city, who your people's gonna go to all across the city?
That's probably because black people charging more because they gotta pay for that damn Rolls Royce sitting outside.
No, it ain't about the Rolls Royce.
We all can agree that black businesses is definitely the harder. We gotta do. We much harder.
You gotta work harder at it.
We gotta work hard at it doing it. You know, and we all agree on that.
Why we always gotta work harder though?
I mean, we don't know that. I mean,
why we always gotta work harder than everybody
but
else? We always gotta work 2 times, 3 times.
That's
4 times
because we
harder than
behind.
everything.
Because we behind.
that's because most
we gotta take
most of
that
them
out of
businesses are handed down.
Yeah, and we
Right.
behind.
Right? They're handed down. Matter of fact, they talked about this on 96.3, I think, yesterday, doing the
Daily Drum?
huh?
The
No,
Daily
not
Drum?
Daily Drum, the 3 o'clock show, Frank Ski and Nina Brown. They were saying how most of the Asian folks or the European folks, they're only at success because it was handed down to them. We got to work to get ours. That's how most of them got theirs. That's what they was trying to say. Then another thing they was trying to say about your credit score. Most Asian folks or European folks, they put their kid on their deed so they can establish credit for them. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Or they got a credit card. You know, you might have a credit card in your name and your son's name to build your son's credit up.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
So by the time he's ready to do something, it's like already 800.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They said we don't do that, right?
Right.
So that's another thing we can do. We can build our kids' credit by building our own. One hand wash another, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta start doing stuff like that as well, not just sitting back thinking somebody gonna hand us anything.
Right.
We gotta go get it. We already know we behind. We already know they're not gonna give us nothing. So we gotta go get ours. You know what I'm saying? And
Why
build
we
ourselves.
can't get